Hit you! I sneezed on that man and he died. Oh, okay, this guy's got it. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. So someone else is capping. Awesome. Go. No. Why? Okay, what the fuck is it? Is it like... It's L, right? Yeah, L. You take it. Go. Go, you brave, beautiful bastard. Go. 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 Move, soldier. Move. No, no, no. Come on. Come on, please, please, please. Come on. Please, please, please. You fool! Oh, we're so back, Cleaver Bros. Oh, we're so back. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Yes. Go deliver that intelligence. Go. Go. He's going back up again. He's... Oh my god, he's so dumb. He is so very, very dumb. No. Yeah. Yeah. Go, go, go. What is wrong with you? Fucking Cabot! He's so dumb! Look at him! He's so stupid! I just want... This is the biggest fucking case of blue balls ever. He doesn't know what to do. God damn it! Someone else pick it up! Okay, go inside spawn. Go inside spawn. No, no. Just... Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah! Go, go! No! Someone else take it! Someone else take it! Go! Go, go, go! Yes, he's going. Yes! It's so... We're so back. Come on. Come on, please. 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 No! I only remember Solo for, like, the just utterly bizarre way it handled stuff from Han's past, where it's just, like, all of the things that make Han Solo an iconic character, he got them on this one exact journey, which is a writing trend that we saw once again in the hit game, Life is Strange Before the Storm. I have no people. No family. Han Solo. Genuinely, like, one of the stupidest moments in all of film. It's like, I've always wanted to go and see the stars. To walk on the sky, one might say. Walk on the sky, you say. Luke Skywalker. So you say you like to chew on things, Mr. Baka. Skibbly Sloopy. That sounds like Melvin, brother of the Joker's signature catchphrase. No, genuinely, like, Terminator is just another one of those franchises like Jurassic Park where it's just like, there are so many more bad movies than good, and yet we just keep going. We just keep pulling the lever in the vain and desperate hope that maybe we'll recapture the magic of that first one again. Or at least with Terminator, the first two. Hello. Some Jurassic Park fans will cope and say the first two, they're wrong. The Lost World is bad. Yeah, like, I miss movies that were just kind of okay. They were just kind of like, eh. It was whatever. You gotta miss the Spider-Man 3s and the Terminator Salvations of the world. When we're just stuck in a fucking... a world of Jurassic World dominions and... garbage. No, like, fucking... Disney recently has just been on such a downward trend in basically everything they're doing. It's kind of crazy, actually. Like, their TV shows suck, their movies suck, the theme parks are even getting worse. Fuck, what does Disney even have? Brand recognition is officially, like, just not enough for them anymore. They need something else. How would Disney fail though? They're too big, don't they own everything? Like, again, if people just don't go to see the movies that they spend billions of dollars making on franchises that they spent billions of dollars to own, then, like, honestly, I think eventually they'll just get too big and collapse under their own weight because, like, they think that just because they own everything, that's going to be enough to keep them going. But honestly, it's the same story as just a lot of companies, actually, that they'll just they'll get too over ambitious and they'll end up just like expanding way too much. And honestly, I feel like that's part of what Disney's doing. They have too much. But it's not just like, oh, a restaurant bought too many locations and so they're spread too thin with their money and resources and they have a lot of debt to pay back off. Like, it's that, but on like a macro scale, like on an absurd, insane media scale. Yeah, like a lot of people like to say that Disney is just this big media monopoly and they own fucking everything, but they really don't. They have competition in like basically all of their fronts. Like with streaming services, they have competition there, even though they bought out Hulu. They still have to worry about like Netflix there. With their movies, they have all the other movie companies, and they can buy out Fox, but fuck, dude, like if the movies they make from that purchase just don't make the money that they need, then what does it fucking matter? They're in the hole at that point. And with the theme parks, they got Universal, and Universal, by all accounts, is doing pretty damn good. They got like the new one coming out in Florida that has like the new Nintendo World with a fucking Donkey Kong Country minecart ride, which is like, that is the thing. That is the fucking thing that I wanted to see from a Nintendo World, and they fucking made it. I genuinely can't believe that. Like that I'm so fucking happy about that. I want to go to Florida just to ride on that. Yeah, I would love to go on a vacation somewhere. Australia is like one of the big places I would love to go visit. Australia and also Hawaii, but like I have somewhat mixed feelings about going to Hawaii just because like I don't want to be one of those asshole tourists that everyone hates. So that being said, like I saw this post on Twitter recently, right? It was like this big lengthy thread about Hawaii. And it was just like this native Hawaiian talking about just like all the bullshit that Hawaii's had to go through just in the past, right? And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? That was really awful. It's just like, you know, Hawaii's got a pretty tragic history of just like joining the US. And then it just kept going. And it talked about some very strange things. It was just like, you know, when Hawaii was just like, you know, but before all the white people came, we had a railroad. And I was just like, what? That doesn't sound right, but you know, maybe. And also, we had completely renewable hydro energy. What? And then it was just like, you know, Hawaii was basically just like, it was like a real life Wakanda. And that's when I knew, like, you're just making shit up. The false nuclear stuff. No, it was like historical stuff regarding Hawaii. Like how the US government tried to make it so that like the native Hawaiian language was just like, just stop using it. Like we will make it illegal to use the native Hawaiian language, which I'm 90% sure was a thing that actually happened, because that just like kind of follows through with a lot of American stuff regarding just natives. Like I think it's important to keep just, you know, the horrible stuff like that in mind, just like be conscious of it when talking about just, you know, other culture stuff like that. Making shit up to make it seem worse than it was, you're a dickbag. I'm sorry. Like, fuck you. Like, seriously, fuck you. If you think that I won't sympathize with just, like, everything that Native Hawaiians have been through unless I'm convinced that they're just like, oh my god, the fucking based Wakandans from my favorite movie, Black Panther. Like, go fuck yourself. Genuinely go fuck yourself. You're a bad person. I don't think it's quite that easy. Dude, the gloves saved my ass there. I wouldn't have been able to reach that health pack in time without them. He's got... Oh, wow. Fucking... The chocolate bar, man. I love it so much. Just like the idea that you can experience something so fucking traumatic that your brain just like doesn't even want to process it and completely erases it from your mind. Like, that's basically fictional. Sometimes like traumatic head injuries or something like that can lead to amnesia, obviously. Like that ends up happening with a more relative degree of frequency. But Generally speaking, like, the idea of repressed memories doesn't even really make sense if you think about it from like a biological perspective, right? If you bite into something poisonous and then you're just like, oh god, that was fucking horrible, I never want to do that again, then you're probably going to avoid biting into that poisonous thing in the future. Or even if it's something that just, like, you know, ends up happening to you that's not necessarily a result of a choice that you made, right? Get fucked. Like, if you get shot at with a gun, you're probably not gonna like guns after that. Yeah, if I shove your hands into a fucking meat grinder, you're not just gonna, like, wake up and be like, oh no, where did my hands go? I don't remember. You fool. I had chocolate for breakfast. That makes me invincible. Okay, just gotta hope that some sniper doesn't actually see me in this little corner here. Lamau. As the natives say it. Fuck it. Oh god. It's happening. It's happening. The conniptions. No. Bobby McBobbington. I will go through older fish bites to just, like, you know, get some older clips that I need, and then I'll, like, see Zuko and the progress he's made over this past year and change. It's just like, he is so big now. Look how big he's gotten. I know, he used to be, like, the size of my finger, and now he's just, like, he's not quite full grown yet, but he's getting there. He's getting kind of fidgety and scuttly, so I might want to put him back, and I also don't want him to poop on me. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Yeah, alright, I'm putting him back. But now you can see, oh, you're okay. I promise. What are some more funny sounding foods? You got gabagool, baba ganoush. What else? What else is there? Goulash. Hamburger. Hamburger. Who would ever come up with something so stupid? Baba ganoush is just ground up eggplant with tahini. Tahini! You crack me up with your weird foreign food names. Smorgasbord, that's a good one, yeah. Oh, and how can we forget the classic poo-poo platter? I was gonna watch this YouTube video, right? Like, I loaded it up and everything, and I was starting to watch it. And he, like, the guy is doing his, like, opening spiel of just, like, hey, you know, here's all my other social media shit, and here's my fucking Patreon or whatever. It was, like, a Patreon-like service or some shit like that. Point is, it's just, like, it's a really great way to help out socialist channels, and then I immediately clicked off the video. Skibbity Reddit. Do you guys think that Melvin, brother of the Joker, was, like, ahead of its time? Because I feel like Sploobity Sploosh would be, like... That'd be a 10 out of 10 catchphrase by today's standards. The Bible says Jews are evil. I mean, they did kind of kill Jesus, so, you know. But I guess that's kind of a Hitler killed Hitler situation, if you think about it. Bro spoiled the Bible. Bros, you guys aren't gonna believe what God created on the 7th fucking day. Imagine fucking YouTube content like that, where it's just like, it's just like reaction content or fucking like 15-minute video essays about like just shit from the Bible like that, where it's just like, God created what on the 7th day? You will not believe what happens to Jesus. And it's just got someone's fucking face in the thumbnail, like soy facing. That'd be great too. That's how you get the kids these days to read the Bible and get into religion. You gotta have Moist Critical explaining what the fuck is going on with Jacob on this ladder with an angel. It's day 3, and Jacob is still having a ladder match with his angel. Because he has not gotten his blessing yet. I didn't want to have to make this video. But the body of Christ is not in the tomb anymore.
My favorite verse is when a judge sneaks into an enemy palace and stabs their king. The sword he used gets sucked into him because the king was extremely fat, and there is a verse dedicated to him pooping himself when he dies.
Oh no, you stabbed me, yeah! And he poops himself. Like, cashews are easily the best kind of nut, right? Like, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned. Although macadamia nuts in like cookies, those are pretty good. Those are pretty fucking good. I'm not a huge walnut guy, honestly. It's like, if I had to describe walnuts, they're almost like dry, which like, they're nuts. You'd think it wouldn't matter that much. But with cashews, it's almost like potato chips, right? But with fucking walnuts, it's almost like they're starchy, maybe? They're like dry and kind of starchy. You know what I mean? I'm not huge on them. Yes! Huh. Oh, come on. No, you fucker! 1 health! 1 health! 1 health! Oh, that was almost a gnome laugh. Come on, tell me I'm fucking scaring you at least. Come on! Oh, it's the... You know what? That was my bad. It was the other sniper with the burning flames unusual. I should have... I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Okay, we have quick fix Uber. Can you die, please? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Please! Thank you, God. And there was... Stupid me. I should have accounted for the other sentry that was watching the first sentry. And nothing else! Ooh! See, I didn't like my Domino's job, like, at all. We weren't allowed to take tips because we, like, worked inside. However, that did not stop one girl from, you know, basically saying, hey, I take tips. And then also, like, unbuttoning her shirt a bit. Oh, that was nice. The pay gap, at least in the United States, is not fucking real. Oh my god. Because you know what it's called when you pay a woman less money than you do a man for the same work? Illegal. It's a crime. You'll go to jail if you do that. Yeah, if women make less money for the same work, why wouldn't you just hire exclusively women? Wouldn't that make way more sense? Like, if you can get away with doing something like that, like, is it just because you want to have it so that there are men around that you can be like, haha, this man is making more money than you, femoid? Like, genuinely, what kind of world do you think we live in? But just sweat my ass off. My nose is so itchy. If I just don't focus on my very itchy nose and sweat my fucking ass off, focus all of my efforts into nothing but the art of fragging, then I'll still lose. I'll still lose and die. Look, the less attention we draw to the actual blithering retards that thought that drawing porn of Omegatronic would, like, somehow convince him to stop or something, the better. All it is evidence of why we should never leave Reddit in charge of literally fucking anything. We should not leave Redditors in charge of tying their own fucking shoes. Yeah, if you make bots, then you're gay, said notoriously left-wing website Reddit. What did they mean by this? Holy shit, is that Uncle Dane? How much aura I got? Fucking aura is just like the new swag, isn't it? See, I remember swag. In like my high school days. I remember when you had swag. Why, I even remember when swag started becoming so overused that Redditors were like, swag is for boys. Class is for men. Into the stripped club, straight up jorking it. And by it, well, let's just say, my peanuts. Wasn't going for that particular headshot. I was hoping for, like, the scout or the demo. I didn't even know that guy was there. Ah. Moments like that, that's why I'm a sniper, man. Come on! Is that a joke? That did not look right. That looked like that medic like teleported into my headshot. Ow. Come on, try to do the stab on me. Ah. Got your ass.
The natural W0 cubic meters N are all gynocentric collectivists. They really think M3N have no right to exist for their own sake. Only for how W0 cubic meters N can use them.
What? Thank you for the dollar, dudes. What? Oh, that guy's terrifying. No, he's not. He's dead. The new T-Rex species, or the new Tyrannosaurus species, rather. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus macriensis, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of a lame name. I would have called it something else. Yeah, I'm fucking upset that like T Imperator or T Regina were taken by that like stupid ass fucking paper that's just like, oh, all these T-Rexes are completely different. It's like, no, they're not. You lied and you took cool names. There used to be this huge stigma against like TF2 YouTubers covering similar topics, especially if like your personal favorite YouTuber covered that topic first. Because if he covered it first, that means he won. And that video topic is now his forever. And now it's just like, no one cares anymore. How many fucking loose cannon videos are there? Mine is just one drop in a large bucket of donks. I mean, like, I do still love, like, the Star and Germa era. But I really, you know, rage baiting losers aside, I really like where it is now. Where it is, like, generally speaking, a lot more analytical and, I'm sorry. Nothing against you specifically. That headshot was just really fucking cool. It's a lot more analytical and high effort, and the editing has gotten a lot better, you know, from people who aren't me. Like, I don't want to give the guy too much shit just because, like, oh, you made a bad rebalance video. Hell, like, plenty of the rebalances that I've suggested have been pretty terrible. Like, when I suggested that the squirt shot should be based around the stuns and not just, like, remove the stun entirely. Like, no. Like, I feel like I'm decent at identifying a problem. But when it comes to, like, coming up with the solution, that's a lot more down to luck, as far as I'm concerned. Like with the sniper changes, apparently, hey, I was dead on the fucking money. Cool. I got one right. And it was a really important one to get right. Because that is the one that everyone currently hates the most right now. The communism reference that Great Blue made. Well, I hope to God I'm not as bad as communism. But, more or less the same thing there. Also, some people in fucking Blue's comments got, like, super pissed at him for that one. Like, ugh, if you'd actually read any Lenin or Marx, then you wouldn't be saying those things about communism. It's like, Blue even told me, like, I love the implication that, like, the only reason you wouldn't be, like, cool with communism is just because you haven't read enough about it. Like, if you had read it, then it's just like, oh, I understand now. You know, I really wasn't in favor of communism until I read the incredibly biased sales pitch for it. That lists all the things that are totally awesome about communism while conveniently omitting everything that could go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. If communism is so good, why is there no communism 2? Look, there needs to be a communism 1 first. But no one can agree on whether or not it's real communism. Elves. Fucking hate elves. You know what the real good shit is? Goblins. Goblins, wife material. Elves, whores, all of them. Ghost waifu, yes or no? I feel like it depends on the ghost. If it's like bedsheet ghost, then I'm not really feeling that. If it's just like a translucent blue lady, then I could do with that. And I guess how spooky she is also matters, right? Because like I feel like at a certain point, the spookiness is almost the appeal. How do you fuck a ghost? Ghost blowjob. Woo woo! Listen, it's a fish stick on a stick stream. We always have to talk about how communists are not humans, and then also about monster girls. That's how it goes. Okay, centaurs, no, because horse pussy is weird. Bug waifus, potentially. Depends on the bug. Yeah, werewolves are just more complicated furries. I'm not really a werewolf guy either. Aliens, I'm more picky with, because, like, with that shit, I feel like almost the appeal is, oh, this is gonna be just something not of this earth. And I don't just mean in terms of, like, the quality of the sex. Like, this ain't anything like anything. Yeah, like, humans with that are, like, green... with big eyes and like maybe weird little antennas or something, especially if they get to wear like cute space outfits. Vampires, yes, definitely, because vampire girls are femdom as fuck and I'm into that shit. Slime girl, also yes. Vampires are just humans but emo, yes. Goth girl, yes, you see the appeal then. More of a tomboy enjoyer than a goth girl fan. Equally based. I'm very open about my placement in bed. That's because it doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. Because I'll never find a woman for it. It exists purely in the fictional realm. And I don't just mean because, like, vampires and shit. I mean, like, a woman who wants to be dominant. They don't exist. They're not real. Dinosaur girls? No. No, I'm not into that. I feel the same way about, like, dragon girls. Like, it's just... It doesn't do much for me. But maybe I'm a hypocrite for this one. You know what? This is my weird standard showing up again. Snake girls, yes. Snake girls, yes. Dragon, lizard, dinosaur, no. I can't explain that one. Snake faces are very distinct. See, no, I'm not talking about like the faces, and maybe that's the thing with it, right? Is that like you think anime snake girl, you think just like the girl from Monster Musume, who is literally just like lady top half and then snake tail. But like with a dragon girl, it has to get to like what's the fucking like the Dragon Maid show where they're basically just girls, except with like horns and stuff, maybe a tail. And at that point, it's just like that's boring. That's barely even a monster girl anymore. It's like, what are you gonna call a cat girl, who literally just has like the cat ears a monster girl? Like, no, that's boring. That's just an anime girl with cat ears. Like, I'm just saying, you can't really be like, oh man, I fucking love monster girls. And then it's just like, oh yeah, I like girls with cat ears and like maybe horns or something. Like, fuck you. You're a coward and you're boring. Just like, oh man, I love spicy food. And it's just like super mild for white people spicy. It's like, oh dog, I'm totally feeling it. I can totally feel the spiciness. Like, I'm not a coward, but I have certain standards. For instance, if it's got a snout, that's a no-go for me. That's like an automatic no. I want like a lady's face on it. She can have kind of weird eyes. If she has like slit pupils or like all one color eyes or a black sclera, that's fine with me. Depending, like sometimes that might look weird. Do we finally do it this stream? Do we finally do the Monster Girl tier list? I could turn my shitty taste in Monster Girls into epic YouTube content, bro. Hell yeah. Okay, fucking Spider Girls. Yeah, S tier. That was easy. Lamias. I'll put it in S. Cat Girls, C. It's a coward's choice. I'm going to go under the assumption that this is like Korone. And like, Korone is cute, but a lot of that's her personality. I'll still put that in C. Slime, S. Cyclops. The one eye's a bit weird for me. I don't like Cyclops. I'll put that a B. I'll put it in B. I like the tall, I like the muscles, but the skin tone on top of that could be a bit strange. Fox Girl, same as these other ones. The mermaids, S. Centaurs, no. Succubus and angels will put right next to each other in A tier. Elves! We gotta add like the new elf tier. Yeah, vampires, S. Imps. What the fuck are imps? Which ones are imps? Are those like little demons? Oh, like Midna from Zelda? Okay, so more short stack than Lolly then. Alright, I'll put that in like B. Pixie Fairy. I like the aesthetic, but they're too tiny. Like, they look cute, right? And I like the wings and stuff. They're like better elves, but they're too small, so D tier. They're elves if they were actually good. Because they're like fun. They like play pranks on people and, you know, have like a fun little aesthetic. Elves are like... The reason elves are in their own shitty fucking tier is because they're all stuck up about it. Right? The elves are no fucking fun allowed. They're just like, oh, we're so much better than you because we're elves and we live forever and we are so civilized. They're just like, fuck you. Pixies and fairies and shit are allowed to have fun. That's like their whole thing. But they're too small. Maybe if it's like a Fern Gully situation and like they shrink you down to their size, then it's like, yeah, so you know what? Assuming that's the case, I'll bump them up to C. But otherwise they'd be in D. Dryad / nymph girls. Okay, so that's like Artemis. That's like Artemis and her buddies. In that case, I'd go like A tier. That again, that's like better elves. They're more allowed to have fun. Except I guess Artemis herself, because she'll like turn you into a tree if you see her naked. But like, yeah, some guys are into that. Oh, like plant girls. Oh, in that case, yeah, that's ass. I dig that. Again, I like Ollie as much as the next guy, but no. Okay, so it's just a girl with like a big mushroom hat on her head. You know what? That's cute. That's decently cute. I'll give that like a B tier. Cow, S, big titty. Minotaur. That's kind of just like muscle version of cowgirl. So yeah, right next to it. Alrauni. I'm pretty sure that's plant, right? Yeah, it's a plant. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's like... I thought that's what this was. I think I'll round out B with Eldritch and Aliens. And then Mantis goes to D. I don't want my head eaten. Which again, is just like, you would think with the Spider Girls. But with the Mantis, it's just like, the praying Mantis is just like the most horrible way to die imaginable in nature, I think. Come here. Oh, she's grumpy. Oh, order the S tiers? Alright, fuck, dude. I feel like Lamias were bordering on A, so they'll probably go at the bottom. Vampires will also put lower, just because they are a bit basic, but I'm still into that. Like hell, even with Cowgirls and Minotaurs, it's just like, which do I prefer? The soft and squishy, or like, please beat the shit out of me? Honestly, I kind of like this order, but I'm tempted to swap out Spider and Slime. That's like the only thing. You know what? Fuck it. Alright, this order I'm actually okay with. With all of my preferences listed, how freaky am I willing to go? I mean, like, is this not a humiliating public display of my freakiness? Is it not? Are we not all now far more familiar with me than any of us had ever wished or hoped to be? You're okay. Oh. Meow. Okay, goodbye.